Boy, oh boy. We got another crazy situation, bro. We finna react to Ksoo dad. We finna put the breakdown on Ksoo dad telling him. Yes, bro. Ksoo dad told on his ass. Now I heard that his dad told on him because he slid for his dad. And his dad was like, oh yeah, I'm about that gangster shit. He turned around and told on his ass.
July 28th, 2025. A courthouse within the state of Florida would set an example on national television, a message to the streets of America that there is no honor amongst thieves. But the defendant isn't charged with stealing, he's charged with taking lives.
I go fake. Ksoo was the next King Von. Facts. Ksoo was the Florida version of King Von. I don't give a fuck what no nigga say, like.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Ksoo and his own father taking the stand against him. 26-year-old Hakeem Robinson, who's more commonly known as the rapper Ksoo, has famously made a name within Jacksonville's.
By the way, we currently 5 subs away from a 24-hour stream, bro. Make sure y'all niggas. The link on my profile, nigga. You hear me, nigga? We 5 subs away. I really don't want to do this shit, but I can't break my promise that I told y'all niggas I was gonna do, bro.
Drill scene as a member of ATK with his close association to Young and Ace. A rap rivalry would seemingly end with the death of Julio.
I don't know who worse, Chicago niggas or Florida niggas, like.
Julio, who was assassinated in Tampa on June of 2024. But Ksoo wasn't free to celebrate the drill victory, as he was arrested years prior in 2020. Ksoo is currently standing trial as he is facing first-degree murder for the broad day shooting of Charles Lil Buck McCormick, who was ambushed in a plaza after leaving a job interview. A witness at trial would describe seeing Lil Buck lifeless after the shooting.
Charles was?
I did.
How close would you say you got to him?
All the way to him.
And what did you see?
His leg was separated and half his face was gone. His teeth.
Yo. Half his leg was separated and half his face was gone?
On the sidewalk.
The Jacksonville Police Department would reveal they used forensic video as well as 3D laser modeling experts to study and determine the height, weight, and build of the shooter seen on video to compare it to Ksoo's dimensions. The 2 additional suspects who took part in the killing were excluded as their body type did not fit the shooters. Took part in
they did like some 3D type stuff, like Code 1.
Killing were excluded as their body.
They used 3D to blend this nigga like body with the you know what I'm saying? They used 3D to make this nigga look guilty, bro.
Body type did not fit the shooters, while Ksoo was not excluded. Meaning they used all this scientific shit and still can't determine if it was him or not, but they know it wasn't the other 2. Additional evidence would include Ksoo's fingerprint left on a rifle found in a crashed vehicle and his hair on a t-shirt. But this wasn't shit.
Yo, rookie move, bro. Rookie move, bro.
Compared to what's next. Dominique Barnes, aka Butter, was the driver during the murder. To save himself, he admitted his participation in the murder and agreed to testify against his former friend Ksoo.
Oh my god. Bro, when is niggas gonna learn? Let the police do their job, bro. Let them do their job. It's always the black people doing that, bro. They finna unalive you. Now they finna unalive him first. Then they gonna let you out. They will act like they gonna protect you. They not finna protect you. They finna let you out and let his homeboys unalive you. So they got 2 seats in 1. You snake your own people.
Those lawyers would argue Butter is nothing more than a paid hitman attempting to save himself, as Butter is testifying for a lesser sentence to secure a 20-year prison deal for 2 murders. And while being betrayed by a friend can be a major blow, in all honesty, it isn't shit compared to what's next. 52-year-old Abdul Robinson Sr., who's more commonly known amongst the streets of Jacksonville as Blue, is none other than Ksoo's father. Blue would also be arrested in this case and charged with accessory after the fact after receiving a call, driving to the shooting scene, and helping Butter and another man named ATK Scotty escape. Facing up to 60 years in prison, Blue would agree to a plea deal reducing his potential sentence to no more than 20 years, while agreeing to testify against his own son. In writing, the state would agree to recommend a sentence of only 76 months, or just over 6 years. Blue would be exposed 2 years prior, when video of his police interrogation dropped, where he could be seen naming his son as the shooter. But on July 28th, Blue took the stand, facing his own son, his own flesh and blood, and said this.
What?
Sitting here today, you realize that you are testifying against not only co-defendants, but family members.
Yes.
They even know he wrong. Telling you, the white folks, they like, you testing against your own seed. But I like you.
Why are you doing that?
I got some health issues. I got 2 6-year-olds and an 8-year-old daughter. My 8-year-old daughter asked me when I'm gonna come take her to the daddy-daughter dance. When she asked me over each year when I'm gonna come take her there, and I keep letting her down. Then my 6-year-old son.
You know, crazy. He gonna say all this and never take care of his family.
When he
should have been taking care of them before the situation. If you really, I hate when people say, I want to come home to take care of my family, right? When people say that, they don't care about their family. That right there, they don't care. If you really cared about taking care of your family, you'll be trying everything in the world not to lose your family. Like, you know you was going to go unalive somebody. You should have thought about your family. That show you ain't care about them.
He asked me if I'm going to come to his football games, come take him fishing. My other 6-year-old, he asked me, when I'm going to come see him, when he begging me, please come see me, daddy. He want to teach me how to play the game, but he don't know where I'm at. I have diabetic. I'm diabetic. I'm on high blood pressure. I suffer from congestive heart failure. I just found out June 25th that my kidneys is failing rapidly.
Has becoming a witness in this case negatively impacted your relationship with your entire family?
Well, I really don't have no more relationship with my family.
So a part of your family completely cut you out?
Yeah.
Is cooperating in this case something that is easy for you to do?
No, this is the most hardest decision I've ever had to make in my life.
You became aware of a video recording that captured the murder of Charles McCormick, is that correct?
Yes.
And you've had an opportunity during the pendency of your case and the discovery to see that recording?
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Did you, when you viewed that recording, recognize the person depicted in it?
Yes.
Who is the person that was captured on the video recording shooting Charles McCormick?
My son.
What's your son's name?
Oh my God.
Hakeem.
Now, Young and Ace recently said he spent...
Oh my God, bro. This man is telling on his own seed, bro. Let the police do their job, bro. Like, you niggas, bro. Like, let the feds do their job, bro. Y'all making their life easier. That's like work. finding a worker at McDonald's. You tell them you want to get a hot and spicy, and you like, I'm finna go make it myself. I'm finna just walk in there and start cooking. Let them do their job, bro.
$50,000 on Ksoo's lawyers, and professional arguments sound great until your own dad tells the courts you did it. If the getaway driver snitching wasn't already bad enough, Ksoo's own damn dad is saying he did it. And keep in mind, this isn't Ksoo's only murder case. He's also charged with killing 16-year-old Lil Bibby, a close friend to the late Julio Fulio. While ATK has seemingly won the war in Jacksonville, this is just one.
Yeah, he said ATK simply won the war in Jacksonville. Oh my God.
Of many casualties of war in the streets, death, and prison. With a slim chance of beating this case, Ksoo faces another, and nobody is guaranteed to walk away for snitching either. Ksoo's dad can get all the way up to 20 years even after testifying. But if the state judge goes through with the deal, Ksoo's dad could be home within a year because of how much time he's already done in jail. Butter snitched for 20 years, so he doesn't have to die in prison. Because of his role in 2 murders, he still won't be home until he's well over 40 years old, and that's if he doesn't get his sentence reduced by a
like, y'all be so gangster but be scared to unalive in prison, bro.
Prison knife. But we'll just have to wait and see how this case plays out. Now, if this isn't a prime example of there's no loyalty in the streets, I don't know what is. This man's own father testified against him, calling his own son a reliable shooter, saying he's heard about the work his son has put in on the streets, and saying, yeah, that video, that's him, that's my son.
OD.
I can't imagine how it feels to be Ksoo. Not only did your homie fold, but that's expected, right?
His dad.
People get told on by their homies.
Let the police do their job, bro.
And his father, the craziest thing, and I saw it in the comment section, people pointing it out. His father gave a reason for snitching. And he has these other little kids asking him when he's gonna see them, when he's gonna take them to school, when he's gonna do this, when he's gonna do that. And if you had did that for fucking Ksoo,
nah, for real,
none of this would even be a thing.
How you care about your
kids? If you were a parent then, you wouldn't be using being a parent as an excuse to get out of the situation you're now in.
Real talk.
You only want to be a parent because you don't want to go do 20 years.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was just saying,
and it's
bro.
sad.
If you really care about your family, you wouldn't even go to jail. You wouldn't even go on that hit. Fact, I don't care how bad somebody make you mad, son. First thing you think, if I unalive this person, I'm finna go to jail. If I steal out of Walmart, I'm finna go to jail. If I go scam somebody, I'm finna go to jail. You ain't think about your family, boy. Facts. So stop thinking like you care about them boys. Real talk.
Situation. Ksoo's dad clearly wasn't a positive influence on his life. Blue had a name in Jacksonville. And apparently they say he cooperated back in the 90s or the early 2000s. I don't know if that's true or false.
No!
But his dad is very much a street dude. So you're the very same person that gave Ksoo...
But you supposed to be a gangster though. Stop.
the image in which he wanted to be. You gave him the blueprint. And when he became more of a solidified gangster than you, and you got involved in his shit, because you decided to pick up a phone and go pick people up after they just committed a broad day shooting, blew this kid's face off, then the 2 others broke into a lady's home, held her hostage, changed into her husband's clothes until they got picked up by you, and now you unfold and testify against everybody. Me personally, I don't feel like Blue is a victim in this case.
Man, you ain't never saw the pound in your life, boy.
I don't feel like Ksoo was a victim in this case. I feel like Ksoo was a victim of circumstance. Clearly, he was raised amongst irresponsible parents. He was raised by Blue, who projected he was a gangster, and Ksoo had that instilled in him at an early age. And growing up in Jacksonville, he became what he became, right? If he did this, he's obviously gonna have to pay the consequence. If he didn't, it would be fucking insane to see him beat this case. And then he has another murder case on top of that. I'm not even gonna get started about the Bibby case because Ksoo has so many songs and videos of Bibby. If he actually did that, you pretty much just gave yourself a sentence with the amount of self-snitching he's done. But this is a reality within the streets of America. Y'all want to go to war in the streets? Well, this is a casualty of war.
There'll be no gangster.
You die, innocent people die. You go to prison, you go to jail, you lose everything, you never come home. And I think one of the craziest aspects about this case is when I early on started getting paperwork, Jacksonville was the easiest place to do it. You go on the core website, Duval County Clerk, and you can look up any paperwork in Jacksonville, any arrest, whatever. That's literally how they were able to find Charles Lil Buck McCormick. They went on the core website, saw he had a traffic ticket, saw his address, went to his crib, followed him to the plaza, and murdered him.
Yo! That's OD. Nah, you gotta be like cut like that. Real talk, like you look through, but that ain't just in Florida, bro. You can do that anywhere. Like, dang, I wouldn't even think of that. If I was a thug, Bow Wow for sure did what he just told me, nigga. I'm straight going on that website. Oh, he got a traffic stop right here. What's his address? Oh, this where he stayed. Bet. I'm finna come over there. I didn't even think of that. They can real life get your address by you going to jail. So everybody address public.
The same way I'm finding paperwork on rappers in criminal cases is the same way they found an address and identified the vehicle so they could murder somebody. That's the scary thing about public information, is when it falls into the wrong hands. But hey, let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section.
He should never leak that method, bro. I ain't gonna fake. That's OD, bro. I wouldn't even think of that. Dang, that's smart. Like, you gotta be like some hitman. Hitman? You hitman. That man found this address through the police paperwork. Man, we finna get out stream, bro. How many subs I'm away from 4K? Let me tell y'all, boys. I'm still 5 subs away from 4K. And we going, 4K. And then we doing 24-hour stream. Now, I don't feel like doing it, but hey, you know, I'm a man of my words, you heard me say. Man, don't remember put that person on your jaw, boy. Don't play with me, man.